Welcome back to Ohio Country today, and joining me now is Bruce Komarek. Bruce is with Marathon Pipeline in Lima, Ohio. We're here at the Ag Safety Day in Auglaize County at the Auglaize County Fairgrounds. We'll talk a little bit about what you guys are doing here today, Bruce.
We just came out to meet with the public. Marathon has three pipelines that run through Auglaize County, and just want to get out and make a connection with the farmers, that the importance of making a 811 call prior to digging, if you're going to be doing any tile work or that, so or any work in general, just to public awareness that we operate in this county.
You know, I had the pleasure of working with Buckeye Pipeline in the past, and I can remember being in their office and looking at their map of all the different pipelines that run through Ohio. It's pretty amazing if people really pay attention to some of the markers that are out there, the number of pipelines that are really running through not only the rural areas but also the urban areas as well.
Yes, absolutely. I don't think people fully realize what is being run and shipped underground. Everyday items that we use in our homes, gas to heat our homes and cook, or any petroleum products that we energize our tractors and our vehicles with, is shipped underground.
You know, Bruce, let's talk about those markers. What people can look for when they see those yellow sticks or those curved markers. They all mean something out there, so why not educate our viewers about that?
Absolutely. Whoever's operating that pipeline underground, that marker has to have their name on it, and most of them will say what type of product's in them, if it's a petroleum product, if it's a natural gas product. Marathon's markers also have a scan bar on it that you can actually scan it, that gives you the information of the product that's in that line, and also contact information if there is an issue that you have to report an issue.
How deep do most of these lines run?
They vary. Lines can be anywhere from 5 feet deep and less. With erosion over the years, they can be a lot shallower. We do have some that are less than 24 inches. So we're currently working on an initiative throughout all of our operating areas throughout the country, that if we do have any shallow pipe, that the landowners are getting notified about that, and we are going out and installing markers on that location, so there's no chances of possibly hitting the pipe by doing normal farming practices.
So you can easily reach some of these pipes when you're working a backhoe to clean out a ditch or to, do any kind of work on the farm, right?
Absolutely, anything. We run across that quite often. From repairing a tile, blowing out tile, to installing new tile, field tile, or even deep chisel plowing or ripping a field. There's a possibility. So, if you see those markers out in the fields, the landowners that we're dealing with currently, they know about those. So we are out making sure we get those marked and folks are safe.
Bruce, if people call 811, it's 811 to call before you dig, what can they expect when somebody comes out?
Usually any utility that is at that area, at that address, will be notified, whether it be a Marathon pipeline, a Buckeye pipeline, your natural gas services, any utility will be notified. So more than likely they will come out and they will mark, and each utility has a different flag marking. They're a different color. So each one will be from orange to blue to yellow. Ours are yellow. And a locator like myself will come out, and we will mark the pipeline with flags and paint. And if we have a question, we'll probably reach out to you and find out exactly what the scope of work is going to be, and to see if we need to be involved. And if we are involved, then we have to be on location when the work's being done.
Well, what's the response time after somebody calls 811?
811 is 48 hours, except for over legal holidays and weekends. But if you call on a Monday, the ticket will be cleared by Wednesday.
It's amazing the hazards that, frighteningly amazing, if you will, the hazards that are on the farm and in our rural areas. And this is just one more thing you need to pay attention to. And it's an easy thing to do, to call before you dig, Bruce. And if people want more information, where do they go?
We have marathonpipeline.com. is a great tool to use. Also, Ohio 811 as well.
There you go. Bruce Komarek from Marathon Pipeline has been our guest. Bruce, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll be back with more In Ohio Country Today right after this.